Uganda. So kick-off just moments away in Burkan between Guinea and Uganda. It's a Guinea side that's been rebuilt over the past couple of years since Kabadiawara took over in October of 2021. And this is his starting lineup this afternoon. Ibrahim Kone, the Malta-based goalkeeper. Amadou Diawara takes the armband. Started the past two AFCONs and played every minute of the most recent qualifying campaign. A couple of Le Havre players in Mohamed Abayo, who scored a few goals this season in the French top flight. Abdoulaye Touré also plays for the club based in northern France. Messi Nkunku of Congo are today's referee. That's from all Congolese officiating a quartet. And it's the start of the Paul Put era for Uganda. As he takes charge of his first match as the Cranes coach. And this is the lineup he's gone with this afternoon. Salim Magula between the sticks. Khalid Ocho wearing the captain's armband. Fahad Abayo. And to keep an eye on one of 5 players to score in AFCON qualifying. No player reached multiple goals for Uganda. Paul Put has been on the scene for a while. Served as the national coach of Jordan, Kenya and Congo as well. Left his job with Congo after failing to qualify for next year's AFCON. He's also had a club stints in Algeria, Bangladesh and China. Now, the coach of Uganda. And so Uganda kick things off, attacking from right to left. The yellow tops. A couple of home-based players in the Uganda starting lineup. The right back, Kenneth Semakula, plays for SC Villa. And Milton Karisa plays for Vipers, the number 13. Davis Maccabi, Ugandan central defender, plays in the Scottish top flight with Motherwell. Captain play there by Muchaba. He's based in Georgia with Dinamo Tbilisi. Travis Muchaba. And Julien Janvier. afternoon in Morocco. Kaba Diawara has been in charge for 2 years now. As a player, had spells at Toulon, Porto, Arsenal, Marseille and Paris Saint-Germain. Former Guinea international as well, Diawara, 47 years of age. Foul awarded to Uganda. Janvier all over Fahad Bayo. Looking to get off to a winning start, Paul Putz. Free kick is whipped towards the Guinea box, headed away. Kayondo. Good ball into the feet there. It is a teammate Machaba. Machaba. That's straight down the throat to the goalkeeper, Ibrahim Kone. Former Ivory Coast youth international Kone was born in the Ivory Coast. Played at the 2019 Africa Cup of Nations. Also part of the squad in the 2021 tournament, which was of course played at the start of 2022. First choice throughout qualifying Kone for next year's finals in the Ivory Coast. Senakula, the long throw, but Guinea has been given away there by Janvier. Nicely done there by Diawara. This is Abdoulaye Touré driving through the middle. It's a good ball as well. Picked out a teammate over on the left and turned behind by Senakula. Picked out the run of Francois Camano. Taken short by Guinea. Kept alive by the Ghanaians. Crosses played in, and it was a good piece of the defending that was required there. Chance to counter for Uganda. Striding down the right-hand side is Milton Karisa. This is Pierre Ruhanga. He plays in the US with FC Austin's reserve team on loan from the Czech club at Vyškov. Same Czech club that Fahad Bayo plays for. So no Naby Keita available for Guinea to start this qualifying campaign. Was called up, but decided to focus on his recovery to return to full fitness. Saying Garassi named among the substitutes for Guinea today. He's been in a blistering form for Stuttgart in the German Bundesliga this season. 15 goals in 9 games. If anything, though, he's been slightly overshadowed by Harry Kane. His remarkable start with Bayern Munich. For a recent injury, hamstring problem. And certainly the reason he's only named among the substitutes from the get-go here. He did come off the bench in Stuttgart's most recent game and scored the winning goal from the penalty spot in a 2-1 victory against Borussia Dortmund. Stuttgart flying high in third in the German top flight. So it'd be no surprise to see him a little bit later on. Macho. Teondo. This is Magula. Plays in South Africa with Richards Bay, Salim Magula. Toure. Powerful figure in the heart of the Guinea midfield, and he's got away down the right here. Antoine Conte tries to drive it across, deflected. So it loops up and still have some defending to do here. And Uganda, Conte in the end, rather needlessly concedes the free kick, allowing Uganda just to breathe a little bit more easily. On the League winners' medal a decade ago with PSG, Antoine Conte. Ex-France youth international. His Guinea debut in March of last year. He was a regular for his country in the most recent AFCON qualifying campaign. Here's Alcho. May have struck his hand, but referee Peter let play carry on. Hanger trying to thread it down the right-hand side. Kone. Sadou So. Moved to Strasbourg from Saint-Etienne in August. So he gets to make his debut though for his new club. Diawara finds a teammate up ahead. It's next Moriba, who's brought down. Lunging challenge from Pierre Hanger. Spent a number of years at Barcelona's famous La Masia Youth Academy. Moriba now in Germany with RB Leipzig. Toure. Janvier. Down to the left-hand side. Can Guinea create something here? It's Kamano still with it. Pulls it back and a chance perhaps here for Toure. That's across here and they could have a chance for the opening goal, and they do. It's Agibu Kamara who squeezes the shot past Magula. Under the dive of the Uganda keeper. And Guinea have the early breakthrough here in Morocco. Agibu Kamara with the goal to put his team ahead. Well, they have been on top in these early stages, and now they've been rewarded. First real opportunity. Magula might be a little disappointed, didn't do better with that. Nice shot. Question about him being onside. Kamara helped on by Mohamed Bayo. Just too much pace for Magula. Did get something on it, but the ball whizzed beneath them. Clever play from Mohamed Bao just to help it into the path of his teammates. And Saw was in a far better position. And a camera giving Guinea the advantage here. Gula. And down goes Rogers Mato. Looking for something. Just be throwing for Guinea. Very difficult side to break down the last World Cup qualifying campaign. Uganda just the 2 goals conceded, but the back line has been breached with barely 10 minutes on the clock. And they're opening a fixture this time around. Guinea trying to pin Uganda deep inside their half. Toure glancing off his head. It's in play down on the sideline, and free kick in favour of Guinea here. Caught from behind was the goal scorer, Camera. Three. Ordering Rogers Mato to a retreat in no uncertain terms. So it's picked out a play by Kamano. Allow Uganda just to edge forwards. Chaba, it's the deck, and should be a goal kick for the Guineans. No real trouble yet for Guinea. And goalkeeper Ibrahim Kone. This first quarter of an hour. Very much controlling the match to this stage, Guinea. Toure. So from Toure. Good ball movements here from Guinea. Trying to win it back, Uganda unable to do so, and it's Carissa who commits the foul. Stumped home, but the free kick was taken too quickly for the referees' liking. Questioning the quality of the finish from Mohamed Bao, but all for naught. Camera. really struggling to string together passes in the opposing half so far. Uganda unable to apply any sort of pressure going forwards. It's been a long-running concern for the Cranes. There's a feeling that the tactics of the former coach are too defensive, and here Guinea on the attack once more. Camera, the goal scorer, played against him, and it will be a throw for Uganda. Tiaba. This is a bit better here from Uganda. Mato shifts it inside, then back. Out he goes, and crosses rather awkwardly stamped behind by Abdoulaye Touré, so it will be a corner for the visitors. Just going back to the points about Milutin Sredojevic, the former Uganda coach. He's reportedly had disagreements with some of the players of what were described as outdated tactics. It's an overly defensive approach that stifled the team's creativity. And let's see if Paul Putz can change things and bring about a bit more attacking verve for Uganda. Deep ball towards the far post. It's Janvier first to meet it. Chaba. Aliwa. And Otto had a straight offside. Just looking at further ahead to the next batch of qualifiers after the first two match days. They don't take place until June of next year. Guinea will be away to Algeria on match day 3. They'll meet Mozambique a few days later. As for Uganda, they will come up against Botswana, and their third qualifier. Algeria will be their next opponent. So a couple of big games coming up for Algeria in June of next year. A chance to stamp their authority on the group. Potentially, though, an opportunity for some of the other teams in the section to boost their hopes of pipping Algeria to top spots. We'll play this from Moriba. Moriba, a decent ball in too, just over the head of Francois Kamano. Sekou Silla mopping up. Camara's goal separating these two sides as we come towards the midpoint of this first half in Burkan. This game being played in Morocco. So Silla. Janvier. A diagonal play here into the Uganda box, and it's going to find a teammate over on the other side of that penalty area. Well defended, but Guinea gained possession. Still up for some options, has to knock it back to So. And Diawara. Janvier moved from there in the close season to a Turkish side, Kayserispor, Julien Janvier, formerly of Reims, and a stint with Brentford in the Championship as well. To play in the French top flight for Nancy a decade ago. They've gone through some difficult times of late. Nancy down in France's third division. Put under pressure by Camera. And Gabby. Just going back to Janvier, this is first cap since 2019. Exactly 4 years to the day since his last appearance for Guinea. It was in an AFCON qualifier against Namibia, a 2-0 victory. And then sidelined for a while by a serious knee injury. Included in the Guinea squad at the start of the last AFCON qualifying campaign. It's on the bench for 1-0 defeat by Egypt on match day 1. Brought back into the lineup by Kaba Diawara for the beginning of this World Cup bid. This is the only goal so far. Akibu Camera drilling it past the dive of Salim Magula. Just under the Uganda keeper. Good crisp drive from Camera. Kone. Hanga in that header, and Uganda here with Mutiaba. Well defended by Sadou So, and then puts it upfield, and Kamano able to latch on to it. Gabby, long ball forward, and can he get the wrong side here of it? So it's well defended by Sadou So. Just 21 years of age, the Guinea centre-back. referee's just seen tempers bubbling over again. Quick to intervene. Samakula. In the thick of it, along with Francois Camano. The forearm into the chest of Samakula. And kind of lands his head in as well, Camano. Not too sure what that was all about, but three. Quick to diffuse things. Kone. Over the head of a leaping Mohamed Bayo. Samakula. Cut out by Diawara. So. Sakusila. Giving chase is a camera. 2 goals in his last 2 competitive outings for Akibu Camera. He's on target in a 2-2 draw against Malawi to round out AFCON qualifying in September. Good keep ball in play there. And then on target here in the early stages against Uganda. Currently in the books of Atromitos in Greece, an 18-month loan from Olympiakos. Did have a spell in France as well before that with Lille, Camera. On the way past Abdoulaye Toure, but can they do at least to win it back? This is Mato. Mato still going here. Runs into trouble in Diawara. Physical challenges are going in. Just Mato slow to get up. Hit the ball past a couple of Guinea players, but then into Amadou Diawara. Also in his tracks. Strong but fair challenge. That's going to be a free kick for Uganda, just inside the touchline. Yerohanga whips it in. It's a good ball. It's a terrific save, but the rebound is turned home by Fahad Bayo. Well, it was a brilliant stop initially by Ibrahim Kone. Nothing he could do about the rebounds, though. Fahad Bayo firing in to bring his side back on level terms here on the half-hour mark. It was an excellent delivery from Babusi Yerohanga. And the first goal, the Paul Putira, is scored by Fahad Bayo. It's the defender, Heidi Oliva, who had the header that was superbly kept out by Kone. Still down on his back, though, as Bayo slammed in the follow-up for the equaliser. Fahad Bayo cancelling out the early strike from Akibu Camera. One apiece here. But just over 30 minutes gone in at Burkan. Hadn't created too much until that point. Uganda made the most of their first real chance. Good response from Paul Putt's side. Samakula. Quite threaded through. Toure. Through to Moriba. He's trying to find Mohamed Bayo and acres of space over on the left-hand side, just couldn't quite get it to him. It's a lovely burst through the middle initially. Conte. This is so. Torre. Silla. It's a good run here. Bunch of red shirts in the area. The ball ends deflected through to the goalkeeper. Sekou Silla getting forward down the left. Did well initially. Diawara. Conte. Camera was caught on his heels there and just allowed Kayondo opportunity to sneak in. Diawara. Back by the Uganda skipper, Khalid Alcho. Guinea have man down here. Being checked over by the referee. Thanks, Moriba. He's played for Leipzig this season. It's a regular in the AFCON qualifiers for Guinea. Appeared at the finals in Cameroon at the start of 2022 as well. So just over 10 minutes remaining in this first half in Morocco. The look at the equalising goal. Maliwa first to meet the ball in, and then Fahad Bayo showing great predatory instincts to crash in the equaliser. Control there from Chaba, but it's not much space. Conte. Janvier. Just nullified the threat of Guinea. Janvier. Doing well just to protect it. Waliwa. Makula. It's flicked on by Abayo. Janvier. It's high into the sky. Alcho. Away with Diawara. He's looked lively down this left-hand side. Rogers Mato. Pass by Waliwa, and then compounds his misery by giving away the free kick. Just easing aside a camera, lowering him to the ground. Janvier. So, long searching ball forwards. Conte. Keondo getting there just in time to keep it away from camera. Heads up play from Mohamed Bayo helps set up the opening goal for Guinea, but he's not had too many opportunities of his own in this first half. The striker is based in the French top flight, on loan from Lille with Le Havre. Here's 22 goals that played a large part in Clermont are being promoted to the top flight for the first time a couple of seasons ago, and it's Bayo here. Was on target, but Magula digging it out and then falling on the rebound. Silla pulled it back into the path of Bayo. First time hit, and Magula making the save, and down pointing in his right leg, the Uganda keeper. Medical staff just attending to Salim Magula. Opportunity for Guinea just to regroup before half-time. Seeing the lead wiped out by Uganda. All parts, I would imagine, will be fairly happy with the way his team's come back into this match after a bit of a rocky start. we're set to get back underway here. After that stoppage for treatment to the Uganda keeper. Kamano giving the ball back to Uganda. Ngula looks to be just okay. Drills it upfield. Flecked on by Carissa. Bio couldn't quite reach it. In the wrong direction. There's Machaba, but focuses more on it, keeping hold of the ball, but offside decision there against Milton Carissa. Janvier. So Torre. Conte, bit of space here for the right back. And Camera with the head. Torre, Conte. Camera. And just squirmed away from them. One throw which didn't appear to ever come in to play, so the two over here for Uganda. That is indeed the case. This time, Kayondo does keep it in play, and a row challenge by Piero Hanga. He too is going to be shown a yellow card at the end of this first half. And joins Kayondo in the referee's notebook, Probosi Piero Hanga. Young central midfielder. That's in turn 22 until next month, but I'm sure there's an awful lot of contact. Perhaps it was just the dangerous nature of Lorraine's boot there from Piero Hanga that caught the referee's attention. So 2 minutes added on here at the end of the first half. Had 2 goals so far, 1 for either side. Mohamed Bayo trying to link up with Camera. Bayo, Camera. Almost very cleverly done by him, but not quite the case. So, Silla, down that left-hand side, was setting off in anticipation. Gula. Now they gather. Looking for Carissa. It's nudged from behind Milton Carissa. Bit of a silly free kick to give away right at the end of this first half. It's going to be a very difficult one to bring down for Carissa, but Silla barging into the back of him, and another free kick here. Uganda Equaliser came from a free kick from the other side, this near touchline. It's going to be Piero Hanga to take it again. Can he produce and delivery of a similar quality. Hanger, it's another decent looking ball. Handed away well though by Janvier. And there goes the whistle to end this first half. It's 1 apiece between Guinea and Uganda in Group G, match day 1 of FIFA World Cup 2026 qualifying. Akibu Camera with the opening goal. Fahad Bayo levelling for Uganda, 1-1 at half-time. Well, it was Guinea who were fastest out of the blocks, striking early on thanks to Akibu Camera. 2 goals in his last 2 competitive outings now for the Guinean. But the lead wouldn't last for too long. Fahad Bayo reacting quickest to a rebound to tuck away the equaliser on the half-hour mark. It's 1 apiece at the break. We'll be back in a few minutes with the second half. The players making their way back out ahead of the start of this second half in Burkan. It's one apiece between Guinea and Uganda for the first 45 minutes. The start of FIFA World Cup 2026 qualifying. It's a Group G in a counter. Honours even for the time being. Nagibu Camara with the opening goal for Guinea on 10 minutes, but it was cancelled out by Fahad Bayo. Well, this is a qualifying group that includes the 2019 AFCON winners Algeria, as well as Mozambique, Botswana and Somalia. Algeria got off to winning starts yesterday, as did Mozambique. Mozambique 3-2 winners in Botswana. Algeria 3-1 winners at home to Somalia. Guinea and Uganda hoping to make a winning start as well. Just waiting to get the go-ahead here at the start of the second half. Going to have a change made by Uganda here just before we get back underway. Milton Karisa is the man to make way. Yunus Sintamu comes on for him. So the first change made by either side. In fact, it's going to be a double substitution with Bobosi Biarahanga coming off as well. Timothy Awani on in place of Abiero Hunga. So a double switch made by Uganda boss Paul Putt at half-time. As we are now back underway here in the second half in Morocco. This is Muchiaba. Only touch for Sentamu. And the first of the two substitutes that was made, and that's a bit of a dangerous incident there. It was Amato trying to reel in that ball that was pinged in his direction. Well, that meaty collision on Conte. Well, both players, unsurprisingly, have stayed down. That was a pretty nasty moment. And hopefully they'll both be okay, but just with their eyes on the ball, ended up clattering into one another. Oh, concern for the two players at the moment, Conte and Amato. A smattering of Guinea supporters inside the grounds. I saw their side make a strong start to this game. Dominated for the first half of the opening periods, but then pegged back by the equaliser from Fahad Bayo as Uganda gradually got a foothold in the match and ended up being a pretty even first half in the end. Conte able to get back to his feet. Stretcher is out there. Doesn't look as if it is going to be required. Neither player, though, are moving too freely. Well, the decision was a free kick in favour of Guinea. As Mato's boot was raised pretty high. So both sides temporarily a man down. It's as if Amato is trying to get the referee's attention. So he is back on. And Conte too should be able to carry on as well momentarily. Sentamu. Oh, there's plenty of space for Sentamu there. Just a ball from Semakula wasn't quite good enough to release him into that space that he had. Magula. Conte. Pushing header down. And Janvier. Cornet. Ghana was trying to nod it into the path of Sekou Silla as he kept his run going, the left back, just a fraction behind him. Born in the Netherlands, the Guinea left back plays for Kembu Sekou Silla. This is first outing in a competitive fixture for Guinea. Previous three caps all came in friendlies. And his debut for the national team in March of last. It's routine stuff for Magula. Well, it's been won back here by Moriba. Conte. Janvier. So, that's all right. Kamano to Saudi Arabia in August. Joining Abbott Kamano. That was after 3 years at Lokomotiv Moscow. Former Bordeaux man. He's been a regular of late as well in the Guinea team. Started the last 4 AFCON qualifiers. So a corner to defend here for Uganda. That's the scorer of Guinea's goal. Akibu Camero is going to take it. Good looking ball in, but it's a good header as well by Semakula. I think the ball may have gone out. Appears to be what the referee's assistant is suggesting. A bit of confusion here. The keeper plays the ball down outside of a 6-yard box. It's supposed to be a goal kick though, and free. Just warning Magoo that he's keeping an eye on the time wasting here. Kayondo on a yellow card, the left back. Biaro Hanger as well was put to the first half. Withdrawn at half time though. Timothy Awani in his place. Kamano is sent tumbling. Janvier. Conte. Now in Bulgaria, Antoine Conte with Butev Plovdiv. He's also played in Israel with Beta Jerusalem and Hapoel Tel Aviv. Stint in Romania on top of that as well. Toure. Moved to Le Havre from Genoa in July. Abdoulaye Toure. Made his international debut. A friendly last month, but he's been a part of this team for a lot longer than that. Really authoritative in the heart of midfield so far. Big physical presence. Conte. This is Moriba. Diawara, in fact. And Camera. Silla. Kamano to engineer something. And Camera pokes it back to his captain, Diawara. Moriba. Camera and Diawara laid off. Toure first time hit, and he got that all wrong really. It was being closed down by Semakula. It was nicely worked to present the opening for Toure. Just tried to really hammer it, and he was certainly lacking.
It was Bio who was expecting to get a free kick, ended up making the challenge on his backside. Mato trying to put Conte under pressure, lays it off. A deep ball towards the far post, not the worst ball though. It was hooked back towards the 6-yard box by Unison Tamu and cleared by Toure. The corner for the Cranes. Worked short and a little slow to get out of Guinea. Put into a good area too, that ball from Machaba. It's going to be a free kick as Machaba goes to ground. Right on the edge of the Guinea area. Foul by Moriba. It's a good chance here for Uganda. Lining up his wall is Ibrahim Akone. Just a couple of meters outside the area, this free kick. Equalizer came from another dead ball. This one, presumably, is going to allow Uganda a shot at goal, a direct. Santamu in discussion with his teammates. Machaba, left foot and the right foot option here. I just wonder whether Santamu could try and sneak it round on the wall into that. And here, corner, looks to be a bit of space there. Four men in the wall for Uganda. Great. Now keeping an eye on the jostling that's going on. We are finally going to have this free kick, and it's going to be Machaba or Santamu. It's Machaba, and it's just over the top. Wasn't too far over. Kone was flying to his left. Just over the crossbar, the effort from Travis Machaba. Wani for teammates to come and show for the ball here. He's going to be booked for time wasting the replacements. Timothy Awani, third Ugandan player booked this afternoon. Flicked on, and the keeper comes out, and it was probably just as well he did too. Kone falling on it just before the attacker could get there. Conte. Moriba. Toure. Diawara. On the right is Conte. Diawara into the area, and we've got some defending to do here, and the ball just squirts across the 6-yard box. It's going to go behind for a goal kick. had been a Guinea player in the area, would have been a glorious chance to reclaim the lead. So now we're gone now in Morocco. Deadlocked at a 1 apiece. Machaba. Clever ball there from Machaba. Clipped into the area by Semakula. Guinea defence holding firm for the time being. Mato up against Conte here. Mato. And pick out another yellow shirt. Works it backwards. This is Waliwa. Cross over from the left as they headed away. Nawani. And that's Yaba. That goes to ground and they took their time to get going, the Cranes, but they settled in. They've looked far more assured than they did in the opening quarter of an hour. And Sentamu, the free kick. It's a disappointing ball, but he might get another chance here. Straight back in his direction. He has to help it back to Magula. The header there from So. Well, they had the players in decent positions there. Guinea just well over hits. And get a ball through, and this is Sentamu. Sentamu, well, wasn't too far away from catching out Kone there, just quite hit it properly. Sentamu, and as if it's almost deceived Kone. A bit slow to read the trajectory of that ball. Yeah, and it's got down comfortably enough, but just for a split seconds, it appeared as if he might be in a little bit of trouble. Kimano forces Awani to concede the corner. Francois Kimano. At the 2015 AFCON. Was a regular at the 2019 finals as well. And it's going to be the Guinea girl who's taken off here. In fact, it's, I beg your pardon, it's Kimano. It was a camera who was trotting over to have a word with his coach, Moriba. And makes way. Part of a double switch with Seru Garassi and Morgan Gilavogi. Brought on here by the Guinea coach Kaba Diawara. So Garassi, very much the danger man for Guinea, wearing the number 9. Deep ball in here. It's well headed away. And Mato. He's done well here. Mato keeps his run going. Excellent work from Rogers Mato. Hasn't been afraid to take on players at all this afternoon. And Baiho, well, if he could have worked it across there to the right-hand side, they could have really been in business, Uganda. I do still have it. This is Awani. Sentamu. Good ball in from Sentamu. And Jean-Vier heads it away. be Uganda's throw in. So it was Francois Kimano and Alex Moriba, the two players to make way as part of that double substitution. This was the chance just before a bit of a scramble inside the area, and then Diawara with his back to goal tried to back heel it beyond Magula. Seri Girassi and Morgan Akilavugi on for Guinea for the last 25 minutes or so. Akilavugi plays in France's Ligue 1 with Lens. Joined last season's Ligue 1 runners-up from Paris FC in July. His brother Joshua plays in the German Bundesliga with Mainz. Wani. Two by counter here, Guinea. It's volleyed first time towards Girassi, but Davis Mugabe is positioned perfectly. A couple of hat-tricks already this season for Girassi, for Stuttgart in Germany, against Mainz and Wolfsburg. The move permanent after spending last season on loan from Rennes. And scored 14 times overall last term, at 16 already this season. And we're only halfway through November. Hadn't been for the incredible starts made by Harry Kane at Bayern Munich. I suspect there'd be far more headlines being made by Girassi. Certainly grabbing the attention as it is, all the same. And he converts that brilliant form for his club over onto the international stage here with his team searching for the winning goal in this opening World Cup 2026 qualifier. Magula out to clear. Janvier. Conte. So. Able to drift forward here, Asadu So. Silla. Can't get past Santamu. Girassi. Noise is out. Kula. The long ball. Belted upfield. And Silla hooks it away. Archo. Conte stepped in and won it back, and Kilavugi has kept this run going, gets it back from Girassi. This is Girassi now. Girassi able to help it back towards Torre. Conte. Kilavugi floats it towards the far post, header. Struck the defender and went behind. It was a goal scorer, Akibu Kamara, looking for his second. Really nice passage of play that from Guinea. Just stood up towards the far post by Kilavugi. And Kamara planting his header straight against the defender. Here comes the ball towards the far post. Keeper just about got a fingertip on it. It will be another corner. Now he got caught underneath it, Salim Magula. Did well to recover though and just brush the ball behind. So this time, a corner from the opposing sides, and the referee quick to blow the whistle. Eases some of the pressure on Uganda there. I think it was Girassi who was penalised. Mato almost able to loop it through. Machaba looking for the free kick, and he got it, and Torre, you can't quite believe it. Quick feet of Machaba. Not too fast for Torre. There was a bit of contact, and the linesman was quick to flag. Paul Potts knows the side locked in a battle here, heading into the final quarter of an hour. We'll stay here at the Stade Municipal in Burkina for Tuesday's match day 2 qualifier against Somalia. Guinea will go to Botswana early next week for their next game in Group G. And swinging delivery, well cleared by Sekou Silla. Stayed in play too. And just switched off there. Machaba. Strong challenge, and Uganda again back on the attack. Sentamu. And Diawara holding off Sentamu. Diawara goes to ground, rolling around. Sentamu trying to protest his innocence, but a couple of little niggles there at the Guinea captain. Referee again reaching into his pocket. It's going to be 4th yellow card for Uganda. Both substitutes have been booked now. Mali being joined by Sentamu. Clearly catching Diawara in the back of the leg. We can have too many complaints with that booking Sentamu. Just trying to get under the skin of the Guinea captain. Torre does well enough to wriggle out of trouble. Diawara. Kivu Camera with the opener on 10 minutes, but Fahad Bayo equalising for Uganda on the half-hour mark. The scores have remained even since then. So, Kone rolls into the feet of Diawara. Janvier brought out of the air by Mato. Machaba dances past Silla. Machaba's gone down again. And pounding the ground is Travis Machaba. Medical staff out to have a look at Machaba. Quite see what happens, but he was certainly down in some discomforts by the looks of things. Well, it was the forearm that was thrust out by a camera that's as if it caught Machaba on the back of the head, perhaps drew a little bit of blood as well. Next, Mariba sat on the bench now after being replaced around the hour mark. Jab with a nice pack. Pinned against the back of his head. Uganda not happy at all that Guinea have just decided to keep hold of the ball. It was Awani who let it roll out so that his teammate could receive treatment, and Guinea deciding not to give it back. Gula. Missed by both players, and see Machaba back up on his feet. Sentamu. It's going to be a corner for Uganda. Oh, just the 10 spots separating these two teams in the latest FIFA rankings, and it's been a pretty close encounter this afternoon. Surprisingly, Sentamu swings it in, and again, not well at the near post, but Chabu first there to it. Torre controlled well, and Gilavogi here. Two players to his right, and Gilavogi has made a real mess of that. He just needed a bit more composure. Perhaps could have held on to it a little bit longer and forced the defender into a decision. And he passed it straight to the Uganda player. Head off there for the visitors. So another substitutes coming up here. It's going to be a third change for Guinea. Abdoulaye Toure, replaced by Sedouba Cissé. Plays in the Spanish second tier with Leganes. Club pushing for promotion, currently top of the division. This is the man just on, Cissé. Good turn there from Camara. Almost a squeeze through for Guinea, but Uganda standing firm once more. So, Girassi, Diawara, Conte. So just straight back from Girassi, Cissé, Conte, Gilavogi. It's well defended by Kayondo. He's giving it straight to Conte. He's appealing for a handball. Gilavogi has it. Conte, first time ball in. It's There's an awkward kind of like a scorpion kick attempt from Khalid Ocho. And the ball just reared up in front of Waliwa. All he could do was bundle it behind for a corner. And perhaps somewhat distracted by an orthodox attempt to clear by his captain. Cisse takes this corner. Away. It's a bit of a loose one there, and Uganda looking to stride forward. This is Machaba. Again down Machaba. Corner finalist a decade ago with Burkina Faso, Paul Putz. His mission now to lead Uganda to a first ever World Cup appearance. It's going to be a tall order, but they've held their own this afternoon against Guinea.
Ok, ça va, ça va.
Conte. Intercepted by Kayondo. Girassi caught from behind. It's going to be a free kick for Guinea. And Diawara wants to get on with it. Guinea pressing for that winning goal. Uganda looking to frustrate them. There you up through the back of Girassi there. And Seduba Cisse stood over this one. He finds a teammate in red. It's going to drop here, and it's flashed just wide. And plenty of power in that strike. From Julien Janvier, the centre back. Ball just fell for him. It was good technique to keep it down, just couldn't quite get it on target. There he is back in his regular spots. And that ball under control. Cisse. Conte. Janvier. And Girassi drawing plenty of attention, and it's been pinched back by Semakula. Janvier forced to do some defensive work there and does it well. Conte. Cisse. Kilavogi. Cisse tries to flip it up ahead to Kilavogi once more. It stayed in. Some of the players stopped, just thinking it had gone out for a throw. Wasn't the case. Silla. Camera. Silla. Sentamu does well, not once but twice. And blocking the cross and then preventing it from going behind for a corner. Another stoppage here for another substitution. It's going to be the Uganda goal scorer Fahad Bayo coming off here. Richard Basangwa coming on in his place. the stretch is going to be brought out before that. And for the stricken Fahad Bayo. Well, there should be a reasonable amount of time added on here at the end. Rather unusual to see an attacking player wearing the number 2, as is the case with Basangwa. Plays in Egypt with Wadi Degla. So stretch it off is the man whose goal is at the moment set to earn a point for Uganda. Bright Anikani also on in place of Travis Muchaba. He's put himself about today. Muchaba in the cross, it comes here towards the near post and it's flicked over. That was a chance for Mohamed Bayo, the man you'd want in that position. Excellent ball whipped in by Silla. And Bayo could only help it over the crossbar. This is Basangwa. Basangwa might have a chance here. Collides with Janvier. Kilavoki to lead the counter up. Kirasi's head was down, had no idea the ball was being played towards him. This is Mato for Uganda. He's looking for the substitutes, Hanikani. No doubt that Janvier got there first, but certainly wasn't getting out of the way of Basangwa, who clattered into the Guinea defender. So awaiting indication from the 4th official. How many minutes are going to be added on here? It's pulled back and, well, it's well done by Kone. Oh, just the 4 minutes. Thought there might have been a little bit more time than that, but 4 minutes is the indication from the 4th official. Still time, though, for either of these teams to snatch that winning goal. And so back to Kone. Launches it upfield towards Girassi. And Diawara ends up with Mato. He finds the left back, Kayondo. Kayondo cutting inside, but Guinea will have the throw in. Diawara. Camera, dispossessed Camera. He does well to win it back. And Silla is surely brought down there. Wani made absolutely certain he wasn't going any further. Sekou Silla. Sis takes it quickly. It's Camera, whips it in. The keeper comes for it and claims well. Commanding keeping there from Salim Magula, taking charge. Always a reassuring sign for the defence. The keeper can come and collect a ball like that, particularly late on. Just to make life a little bit easier for them. Cisse. This is Kilavoki. Fouled by Mugabe. He's down, holding his face. Kilavoki. Mugabe in disbelief. It's going to be a free kick for Guinea here. It's just that the flailing left forearm that did catch Kilavoki. There's a nice bit of footwork just before that from Sedouba Cisse. It's going to be Cisse or perhaps Camera here. And very likely one last opportunity for Guinea to emerge victorious. And plenty of players forward as they desperately search for a winning goal. Girassi, Janvier, Conte along the in the area for Guinea. It's going to be Cisse to bend it in. Cisse, it's a deep ball towards the far post, and it's in over the keeper, and that's surely the match winner from the substitute. Sedouba Cisse curls it into the far top corner, beyond the reach of Salim Magula, and a dramatic late goal here for Guinea. Sedouba Cisse, what an impact he's made, coming off the bench and surely grabbing the 3 points right at the death for his nation. Magula took a step forward and then couldn't get back and was just left clutching at thin air as the ball sailed in over his head. A delight for Guinea right at the death. Sedouba Cisse, well, the man of the moment, the hero for Kabadiawara's men. Cisse's name rings out around the supporters inside the grounds here. Kilavogi shown a yellow card in the aftermath, but I don't think he'll be too concerned by that. Sedouba Cisse striking in the 95th minute here. Is there any time left for Uganda to try and come up with an equaliser? There is not. There goes the final whistle, and it's Sedouba Cisse who strikes in the closing seconds straight from a free kick to give Guinea a 2-1 victory over Uganda. Kibu Camera with the opener in the first half was cancelled out by Fahad Bayo, and then the substitute Cisse with the winning goal from a free kick right at the death. So 2-1, the final score in favour of Guinea. And they are over the moon. Unsurprisingly, it was a scrap all afternoon in Morocco against the game Uganda side. And eventually it came away with the 3 points thanks to Sedouba Cisse's strike. What was almost the final kick of the match. And so Guinea up and running in Group G as they join Algeria and Mozambique on 3 points. Uganda, a bitter pill for them to swallow, beaten late on in Paul Putt's first match in charge. Guinea winning this one by 2-1. Both sides will be back in action on match day 2 on Tuesday. Thanks for tuning in. Plenty more qualifiers to come over the next few days, but for now, it's a goodbye, and until next time.
Qualifié. D'ailleurs, on a suivi le tirage au sort, la RDC qui se prépare dans cette occasion pour ce match en attendant le coup d'envoi de cette